WFM 91.7.
Good morning, it is 11:30 on your Women Radio, WFM 91.7. I hope you're having a good day already. I hope your day is going well. I hope your day is going as planned. Yes, and I hope you're keeping your emotions in check because I know a lot be going on. Trust me, I totally understand how everyone feels at this time. It's either you're facing one thing or the other, but just be in high spirit. I mean, today is Friday, so yes, you can just find ways to release all of that tension that you feel right now. Friday evening is almost here. I mean, less than how many hours away. So just keep the positive energy. You're welcome on Political Arena, where we discuss politicking in Nigeria, and it is roadmap to 2023, and we're still spotlighting female candidates. My name is Esther Alaribi. Good morning to you once again. You can join the conversation by listening live, www.wfm917.com. You can download the mobile app to listen live, WFM 917. To call in to be a part of the program this morning, 070-917-917 is the number for you to call in, or you can send us a text or a WhatsApp message on 070-317-56537 to be a part of the conversation. Today on Political Arena, we're discussing roadmap to 2023, women campaigns and rallies. Yes, we know what it is like already. The elections are almost here, so these conversations we need to have around this time. My guest today is Chief Mrs. ADEYEMI ABIOLA, Action People's Party governorship candidate in Lagos State. Good morning, ADEYEMI. How are you doing today?
I'm all right. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you're doing great.
I'm all right.
All right, thank you. Yes, ahead of the elections, INEC has said that to ensure that women vote and they are voted for in the 2023 general elections. Now, the 2023 governorship elections has about 25 governorship candidates from various political parties and states. As electorate, we must know who we're voting for ahead of the elections. You must have done your background check, listen to them, listen to their manifestos, their plans, strategies on how to make the state they're vying for and contesting for a better place. So yes, we're going to be hearing from Chief Mrs. ADEYEMI ABIOLA, Action People's Party governorship candidate, on roadmap to 2023, women campaigns and rallies. Once again, you can be a part of the conversation, 070-917-917, or you can send us a text or a WhatsApp message on 070-317-56537. Now, thank you for joining us in the conversation once again. Let's just delve into the conversation on your aspiration to be the number one person in Lagos State. So, what prompted your decision to run for governorship in Lagos State, Abiola?
Thank you very much. My name is Chief Mrs. ADEYEMI ABIOLA, the gubernatorial candidate of Action People's Party, contest in Lagos State. Well, for me contesting for a governorship under this party, women participation in government is very crucial to people nowadays, because we need a leader. Question. We need a leader that can give us what you want. And I really noticed that women are not being carried along at all, especially in politics. Because when you look at it, in politics, we have the rate of women in politics is 6%, which is affecting most Nigerians. I just stood up when I said, we can't go on like this. We need to move forward. And women need to be participate more, because especially for women, for the infrastructural development and women empowerment, so that we can be benefiting more. Because what I notice in Nigeria, women is not recognized at all. And even our men contribute to the problem on ground. The men believes that when women join politics, she has become a lot or become another thing entirely. When you have joined politics, there is no trust. But the Lord bless me with a good husband that tell me that go on. Whatever length you want to go to, I'm going to support you. Because he said he wants a change in the women society. Thank you very much, ma'am.
All right, thank you so much for your response, Abiola. So you're saying that the low participation of women and low representation of women in politics is what prompted your decision to run for this office?
Yes.
Okay, so you mentioned that men struggle to understand that women and men are equal counterparts that should be allowed to play in politics fairly. So what challenges have you had running for this office, running for governorship under the platform of Action People's Party ahead of the elections? What challenges have you faced in this regard, and how have you overcome them?
Thank you so much. In the first instance, politics is a challenge, yes, on its own. And this challenge make me to come out because of the inferiority complex in women. Most women have the inferiority complex in participation in politics. That makes me come out in Lagos State as a gubernatorial candidate. If you notice it, women contribute to the largest people in Nigeria, which we have almost 60% in Nigeria. That's the population of women.
Half of the
but when
population.
You look at, when you look at the rally, even if you are going for rally, people will see much is the women. So are we not entitled to good position? Go and check. If you go out on election, they go and check. It is the women that will stand there during the rainy, during the sun. Especially when you see our old women, they will stand there that until they voted, they will not leave the line. Go and check, because that was during 2019. I contested under Democratic People's Party. That's DPC. I went around and I look at the way women contribute in 14 areas. The population of women on election day is 80% than our men. And we are the ones that are the lower level. And we are the ones that are suffering more than the men. How do we leave this stage? And when you look at it, when men look at us, they look down on us so much to the extent that if somebody is coming to the state or even to the whole Nigeria, the women own will be the lesser own because they believe men are always the head. And it's mistake. What men can do, women can do it more better. For example, in Lagos State now, we have 3 higher institutions that women has been the head now. One, Lagos State University, last word, Lagos State College of Education that has been changed to Lagos State University of Education now. And even UNILA, when you check their achievements, no, there is no way that woman has been heard that there will not be improvement or moving forward in that kind of company. When you look at that company that women has discipline. That is why men used to fear us. We don't usually use fighting or comes to settle matters. We bring in our discipline.
Okay.
And we make sure that any company we aid, we make sure that they are more successful and understandable. So they used to fear us because we won't take what is rubbish. For example, being manager of a company, and we have workers that are supposed to resume by 8 o'clock. When you see many companies that men own, people that are supposed to resume by 8 o'clock will be coming by 9. They know that it's our boss. But if you believe with me that if woman is owning a company and you are there and you must resume by 8 o'clock, take it with me, you must resume by 8 o'clock. Because if not, you are going to get the quail.
So bringing it back to politics. Bringing it back to politics, Abiola.
Bringing it back to politics, it will help us a lot because our men has been doing it. What I used to say it. What has been their achievements? When you look at Abike Dabiri, when she was editing, she did very well. When they realized that this woman is coming outside, this woman will not allow us to steal. That was when they brought up the cook summing up for her. And that is the problem we have with our men. They don't want us to be the head because they know that when we do it well more than them.
All right. Thank you so much for your comments, Abiola. Yes, you would like to make comments. You would like to call in live on the program this morning on Political Arena. The phone lines are open 07000 917 917, or you can send us a text or a WhatsApp message 07031756537 to be a part of the conversation this morning. Yes, my name is Esther Alaribi, and this morning on Political Arena, we're speaking to Chief Mrs. ADEYEMI Abiola, Action People's Party governorship candidate in Lagos State, and we're discussing roadmap to 2023, women campaigns and rallies. All right, Abiola, so the elections are almost here. I mean, the governorship election is almost here, March 11. How have you been engaging the electorate, campaigns, rallies? What have you been doing?
Well, thank you. We have been doing a lot of work, especially at the grassroots level. We have our different LGA chairmen at the local government, even at the marketplaces. We do our rally to enter some market, to talk to our mothers there. I said, to believe in women. It has never happened before, but it can happen now. If the women stood up and support me, if we women can support ourselves.
Okay.
Because there are some challenges we used to face, especially when we go out to the market. The women ourselves do challenge us that, what can you do? Can you do it? You are just a woman. You will not do this. I said, Mama, you are our mothers. We believe in you, so you should believe in us that we can do it better. We used to see all sorts of things, but we used to tell them, Mommy, if me and you can settle our home, we can be able to relate with our children more than our husband. When they used to say, they would say, if you need time to go and meet your mother. Why do they say so? Well, because they know that we have a good heart and a good relationship with children and with people. That is what we can bring into politics, so that we can achieve more better in Lagos State and in Nigeria as a whole. Thank God now, women have been coming out. They will be getting some up to come out and say boldly, because before, when you see women come out, we don't normally go anywhere because we believe people don't believe in us. They will shout and shout. But I came out in 2019. It was so rough to the extent that there was a place we went to in Ikorodu. They sent us away. Yes. They were shouting, go away. What can you do? What is woman? Can you do anything? Can you face this? Can you face this? I was telling them, we can face it. We can do more better than our. Even give us the power, put it on us, let us try it, and you see that at the end of the day, progress and success become matter.
All right, so with all of this that you've said, having to convince the people that you are capable and you can actually handle this position that you're running for, how do you feel about the engagement? How do you feel about the turnout? When you talk to these people, do you feel like they kind of agreed with what you're saying, they believe in your candidacy, or you feel like you need to apply more pressure in convincing them?
I used to call their votes person votes, because there are some people that are convinced, some people are not convinced at all. Some that are convinced that on our way to rally, they will follow. They leave the market and follow us. There was one market we went to in Okoko.
Okay.
Where I really appreciate them so much. Even some of the women selling, they said, give us, do you have a t-shirt? We have some cap daddy, which we give to them. They stood up from the market and they follow us all the way market. They were doing campaign for us. They said, Rabbi, where the judges will be not saying now. I told them, I said,
it's 11:45 on Women Radio, WFM 91.7, and this is Political Arena, where we discuss politicking in Nigeria, and we're spotlighting female candidates ahead of the 2023 elections. My name is Esther Alaribe, and my guest today is Chief Mrs. ADEYEMI ABIOLA, Action People's Party governorship candidate in Lagos State. We're discussing roadmap to 2023, women campaigns and rallies. And yes, Abiola has been telling us about how the campaigns and rallies has been for her, engaging the electorate, and why men need to support and believe in female politicians and the need for us to have women in decision-making processes and on the table. So yes, Abiola has had to explain what she thinks and why exactly she's running for office. The phone lines are open 07000 917 917, or you can send us a text or a WhatsApp message 070 56537. Yes, Abiola, tell us about your plans and strategies. What do you intend to achieve in your first 100 days in office if you are voted in?
If I'm voted in and I'm given the opportunity,
yes, Abiola.
in the first 100 days, there are many things I need to put in place, especially in terms of transportation, in terms of security, talking about economic too. Those things that need to be put in place. I think where we need to start from in the first 100 days is the transportation, because that is the most problem we face in Lagos State. I used to believe that if transportation is being solved, generally Lagos State will have a relief, especially in the issue of our touts, which I can call them touts, street ports. I think on that we are going to create a terminal, because I normally it's embarrassed for a post conductor or for a driver to be beaten up by his followers on the main road, beaten to the extent of bringing blood out of most of them, breaking their glasses anyhow. One thing I believe is creating different terminals so that people want to collect the money for their assembly, they can be collecting it in a decent way. Not every bus stop, which brings us most odor and accidents and delay to our people in Lagos State.
All right. So I hear you. These are the things that you have plans for your first 100 days in office.
Yes.
Okay. So what are your plans for women and children if you are voted in as the number one person in Lagos State?
That is my purpose of coming in. Especially, we don't believe that Lagos have rural area, but Lagos have rural areas.
Of course, it
which
does.
The women, especially in Southwest, like Badagry, Epe, Ikorodu, people, as women there are really suffering most times. Look at what the current government is doing. They work in the city. They don't even believe in those people in that area. And we should not forget everywhere, because government is for everybody. Women will be my priority, my first priority if I'm being voted in. There is going to be there's going to be an equality.
Okay.
But I want it to be not at the 6%, let it even come to 50-50.
Okay.
We are going to, when we even be able to win as a gubernatorial candidate on Lagos State, I'm going to bring in a program, especially for women, which will be women emancipation in Lagos State. It's going to be a women program which we're going to involve them and bringing them to the state, to the government, putting them in a different position that is being fit in. We have capable women outside there, but because our men silence them, that is why most of them really don't come out. But when they have the front corner that can speak for them.
Okay, all right. So you keep talking about how the men try to block women out in politics and not allow women. What are your personal experience? I really want to hear from you at this point. Yes, I know you mentioned in 2019 you had it rough, but can you give us instances? Because this sounds like you've had your fair share.
It's too much. Because in 2019, I happened to be the state chairman of that party too. Especially if we went to meeting, sometimes you may want to contribute to say, please sit down.
Really?
What will she say? Yes, what will she say? It used to pains me. We have like 3 or 4 women as a chairman in that, because they don't usually give us time or the boldness for us to talk. Even we used to have chair of chair, which one person will be the chairman of the whole of all the chairmen. The woman has never been given the opportunity. I will be the very first person to contest that particular year that I want to be the chair of chair. Hey, if you see what I face, it got to a stage. They have to use somebody that is she not a national. All of us are all of us. It got to a stage I was staring at her. What comes to this? And I said, I'm not going to step down. I must see the end of this. Because most of them have to come to me. They have to step down. Are you the only woman among us? Are you the kiriko? I said, because they don't know their rights. There is nothing that belongs to you that doesn't belong to us.
Yeah.
There is nothing you can do that we cannot do.
I see. So I totally understand where all of this is coming from. Having faced all of this, you've heard men say so many things to you, even in meetings you cannot contribute. So yes, I understand why you feel this way about men having to give women the chance to participate in politics fairly. Thank you so much, ADEYEMI Abiola. Thank you for being my guest today on Political Arena, and we wish you luck in the elections.
Thank you very much.
All right, still have a wonderful day.
My prayer,
yes.
Thank you to the radio. I really appreciate all of you. The Lord bless all of you in Jesus' name.
Thank you. All right, and yes, that was my guest, Chief Mrs. ADEYEMI Abiola, Action People's Party governorship candidate in Lagos State. So there are different reasons why women should be allowed to play fairly in politics. I mean, women's participation in politics is essential for a healthy democracy. Women bring a unique perspective to the political arena, and their political representation is critical. So women concerns are being addressed. You've heard it from ADEYEMI Abiola on her plans for the residents of Lagos State's first 100 days in office. Let's see how this plays out. My name is Esther Alaribe, and this has been Political Arena on Women Radio 91.7. Thanks to the executive producer Tom Okewale Shonaya, and thanks to Victoria Bello for the support. My name is Esther Alaribe. Till next week Wednesday, when we'll bring you another